Number one, we love to travel. We take any excuse to leave the country. We want to have a destination wedding because we've been to multiple destination weddings and they've all been a ton of fun. But the celebration doesn't only last for one day, but multiple days, so people get to know each other. We want to have our friends and family get to know each other and experience the city together and engage in each other.
Number two, we love Mexico. Every time that we get to travel, we always try to choose a destination in Mexico. All the different cities that we've been to are so unique, and they have their own food culture and their own architecture culture, and it's such a diverse country, so every destination is so cool to go to. In addition, Mexico is also fairly low cost, and since it's low cost, that means that we can do most of the things that we want to do without worrying about blowing the budget on the attractions or trying to figure out just one thing that we want to do and missing the rest of the things. Because it's so low cost, we're pretty free to just enjoy and eat what we want to eat and do what we want to do.
Number three, Oaxaca is becoming more popular, but it doesn't feel very touristy yet. Mezcal is becoming more well known, and Oaxaca is considered the capital of mezcal. People are starting to figure out how great the food in Oaxaca is. Oaxaca is a small city, but it still has endless charm. Number four, the food. Number five, charm. The city is very colorful and the streets are very charming. Many buildings have flat facades, but surprisingly elaborate courtyards inside. The courtyards can have fountains or just small little gardens. It could be inside of a home or many restaurants. Number six, Oaxaca is an easy destination to get to. There's flights from the U.S. Direct from Oaxaca, usually from like Houston, Dallas. A lot of the major cities that fly internationally to Mexico have direct flights to Oaxaca. It's also easy to get to from the airport to the hotel. It's about a 15-minute cab ride, and the airport is easy to maneuver.
Number seven, Oaxaca is a safe city. It's safe to walk around during the day and during the night. There's not a lot of crime here, which gives you a level of comfort when walking around the streets and not having to watch over your back or feel like you're at risk of something terrible happening. That's not the case here. Even locals say it, how safe of a city this is. The locals are pretty political, and so there'll be some graffiti on the streets, but their passion about politics doesn't lead to any kind of threat for anybody in the city, and so it makes it a really low-key, easy place to explore.
Number eight, friendly people. People from Oaxaca are very proud of their city, and they love to share what their city has to offer to other people who are visiting the city for the first time.
Number nine, weather. Oaxaca has really nice weather. It's not near the coast, it's tucked into the mountains, which means that there's no hurricanes here. Sometimes it rains, but the rain is pretty light. And for the time frame for our wedding, we expect to have 80s to 90 degrees, sunny, no rain, and just perfect weather to explore the city and sit by the pool. Typically in the mornings, it gets kind of chilly. People dress in layers here. It can be in the 60s in the morning and feel pretty cold because by the afternoon, it gets 80s to 90s, which means that 60s feel very cold. It's nice to explore the city in the morning and then maybe sit by the pool in the afternoon when it gets really hot. Number 10, there's so much to do in Oaxaca and everybody can find something that they're interested in. There's street stalls with food and crafts. The crafts are typically from Oaxaca. There's other villages that you can visit with all the artisanias of alebrijes and woven textiles and some really cool crafts that are made in the state. There's museums with history of the people who've lived in this part of the country. There are mezcalerias for going to taste mezcal, and every time we walk down a new street there's a new rooftop bar opening up, so there's tons of views of the city, really cool bars to hang out at. Incredible food. There's some high-end restaurants that, because Mexico is pretty affordable, are actually not too expensive to eat at and really showcase how great Oaxacan cuisine is. With all the things to do, we're confident that everybody can have a good time in the city.